Yeah. So anything else that you would want to add for entrepreneurs or business, corporate people out there of how you think if you're trying to get started of putting this into your leadership practices as well, and you want to be more mindful, what are your best tips for people that are leading businesses?
Well, there's a few practical things, but you can maybe talk about practical. Yeah, well, look, my number one would be to do it yourself. I,
Yeah.
like anything, it's the experience and knowing it in oneself that allows us to kind of share that authentically with the people around us. So I think having a regular practice oneself, and recognizing that it doesn't have to, we talked about it a little bit earlier, it doesn't have to be a long period of time. On the app, you can start with as little as 3 minutes,
Right.
just as long as you have some kind of consistent, regular practice, I think that allows anyone to get a feel of the benefits, but also to better understand how it can be integrated and implemented within their own organization. And every organization is different. I think it requires a little bit of nuance as to how it's integrated,
Yeah,
with each org.
yeah. But I think coming back to that, the try it yourself. I think the biggest thing that you can do is if you can get senior leaders at a company to actually do it and say, I'm doing this, this is what the benefit that I've had. I would love to offer it to all of you as a benefit because I've had these benefits and it's helped me in my personal life. I think if you can link it in that way, then I think it really starts to give people permission. I think also giving people permission to take breaks, to be able to do it at work is quite a big cultural shift, but I think we're seeing that more and more where I think people are seeing how positive that is in terms of atmosphere and culture and creativity. And I just think that the biggest problem for most companies is innovation, right? That's like, how do we innovate as quickly as we can? Like every single business leader you will speak to will
Right.
say that's their number one challenge. And I think that practices like Headspace, services like Headspace can really help with that because they can help the team dynamic. They can help with that the kind of open and curious mind that's going to allow you to have innovative ideas. I think all of those things can be benefits from a meditation practice. So I think it's just such a great tool to have in your in your